Snapper. Oh golly, it's going to be a bloody good day today by the looks. Robin and I are doing a little bit of a juice cleanse. If you do juice and you live in Brisbane and you don't have time to do juice, like me, we got 2 slow press juices, but fucked if we have time to actually juice it. You are far better off getting them made for you. This is our friend's company. It's called Organic Aura. It's organic and handmade with a slow press juicer and delivered with a smile, and you don't have to fuck around with cleaning juices. Oh my golly gosh, nothing worse. Yeah, it does that sometimes, eh? Look at that. Holy golly, golly, golly. When the clouds go pink, sometimes we get really good sunsets, really good sunrises. Oh my god, I know I'm doing a lot of river snaps, but look at that fucking... Look at that sky! Look at that water! Snapper, good morning, what's going on? We're doing a little mini lesson today. This is going to be business related, finance related, but specifically if you have a business. If you have been following me for a little while, you'll know some of my business philosophies. One of them is service. You've heard my DRIF formula. If you haven't heard of it, you want to go and chase it up. It's on Lewis Mocker Snap's YouTube channel. DRIF is the difference that you make in someone's life multiplied by how many people you can make the difference to. The amount of income that you generate is directly correlated to the amount of lives that you're touching and the difference that you're making in those lives and the frequency that you're making that difference. Serving people. Now, if you're already in a business, chances are you've got some infrastructure, you've got some tools and some equipment, maybe you've got staff, maybe you've got some products that you're already selling, you're already serving people, making money already. Now, what happens in that business if your income starts to plateau? What most people do is they go and beat the dead horse. They go and try and advertise more. Perhaps they try to cut costs, change the recipe, change the formula. They try to milk a little bit more profit margin out of what they're already doing. And this can be wise, but keep in mind that when you do stuff like that, a part of you is coming from the point of view is, why aren't these motherfuckers buying my product, my service, my business right now? Why aren't they buying it the way it is? And that mental framework, it leans on the side of narcissism. You're actually not coming from a place of service. If you're coming from a place of service, what do they want? What do you want? How can I help you? You ask them what they want and you go and build it for them. That's service. And when you can do that, your income will dramatically increase. The fastest way I've seen in business to grow your income is to go and build a new product. Look at the biggest company on the planet. What are Apple doing every year? New products, new this, new that, new version, greater version, different price points. They got the $20 connection cable up to $6,000 custom built iMacs. What do McDonald's do? Every year they come up with a new burger. Even if it's just a limited time, they come up with a new burger, a new flavor, a new thing. Every year they do the bloody Monopoly thing that gets people in there peeling the things off. Every month in the Happy Meal boxes, the kids get a different toy, new toy. That gets the kids back there. That gets the people going back there. You need freshness. You need new stuff. And you need to build it for the people. You need to find out what they want, what they're drawn to, and build it for them. When you build it for them and you keep building for them, you'll make money. One of the processes I go through in coaching is called the billionaire within. And this is where I take a coaching client and I get them to think wide and deep in terms of how they can serve. Do you have a fruit shop? Brilliant. You know how to source fruit. You know everything about fruit. Your business is fruit. Your life is fruit. Build a fucking shop next to it that does fruit smoothies. In your fruit shop, do you sell potatoes? Brilliant. Who loves potatoes? Everyone loves potatoes. How do they like them? They like them fucking deep fried. Here's what you want to go and do. You want to get the potatoes and set up a trailer like they have at all the markets and all the festivals, and they get the drill and they spiralize the potato and it increases the surface area, and then they deep fry it and it's delicious. And instead of charging 40 cents per potato, you can charge $6 per potato, and everyone buys them. You go to any festival, everyone's got their fucking potato stick. Oh, you could sell 100 of those motherfuckers an hour if you set up at the right festival at the right place. You stay there for 5 hours, you make $3,000 for the day. Who's going to run that store? Brother, cousin, sister. Friends, staff, relatives. Get someone in the trailer making the spirals, doing the thing. And that's how you expand business. Make more products. Then if you're really creative and you love what you're doing, you brand yourself. Brand the fruit shop. And then when you buy the spiral potatoes, it comes with a little napkin that has a story about the potatoes and about your fruit shop. This potato comes from Farmer Joe's farm and it's organically grown, and they do the biodynamic and they plant the seeds when the moon's up, blah, blah, blah. Tell an interesting story. teach them something. We live in the age of information, by the way, and we're evolving into the age of wisdom. If you can teach people something with your products, you're going to have a major advantage. I've seen Qantas started to do this with their blog. Qantas Airlines, they have a blog teaching people about the airlines, what it takes to get a plane off the ground. That's what I would be doing if I was an airline. Education. Entertaining education. Entertain people on the Facebook, get the videos go viral. Did you know this? Did you know that? This is a crazy fucking statistic about the planes. You build rapport. Building new products isn't a dirty thing. People have this idea, that's shouldn't be doing this, we shouldn't be pushing new products. Building products and selling it is serving people. Could you imagine if Bill Gates had that attitude when he was first launching Microsoft? Microsoft Word, fuck it, I don't want to do it. I don't want to push a new product. PowerPoint, I don't want to make that. I don't want to sell another product. Imagine if all he had was Windows and just spent all of his money on marketing Windows. Go and buy my Windows, do the Windows. I'm not going to make any additions for it, just do the Windows. That's not how business masters work. Go and build new products. Okay, homework, Simon. Go and write some products down. You have products within you. Every single person watching this has a product in them. But fuck one product, you want 5. I want you to write down 5 products that you could package and sell. And I want them to be your own. I want you to create them. Use your creativity, use your love and create them. Find out what people want, find out what people need, solve a problem and build it. You don't need a specialized skill, although it will help. If you don't have a specialized knowledge or a specialized skill, find out what people need and what you can do. Can you walk people's dog? Can you water people's plants? Can you consult with people? Can you talk to people? Can you be people's companion? People literally pay money just to have a pen pal and have someone to talk to online. There are lonely people out. Once you have the initial product, then you want to think depth, vertical depth. That is the iPhone 16 gig, 32 gig, 64 gig. Have different tiers for different clients. Perhaps you need a product on top of your existing product. Maybe you need a cheaper product, a $7 product, a $5 product, a $9 product. They're tripwire offers. They're very powerful. Some clients only want to dabble. Some clients only want the $30 book that you write. Some clients will want the $100,000 per year personalized coaching. Offer it to them and have different tiers in between. That's how you serve the most people, because different people have different priorities and values. So offering multiple products is the best way to serve most people. Then you want to go wide, which is related, but just a slightly different niche. So next to your fruit shop, you go and build the smoothie store. And next to that, you have your spiralized deep fried potatoes. And next to that, you might build a restaurant or a kiosk specializing in potatoes. You got the spiralized potatoes, but you have them, and you have the waffle fries, you got the gems, the tots, the wedges. Imagine that, a place just for potatoes. You could call it Tater Heaven. Someone needs to build Tater Heaven. And then what you would do in the kitchen is you'd get one of the cameras set up so that the chefs melt the cheese all over the taters. And then you get someone on Upwork, pay them a couple of bucks to edit the video, make it really good, put it on Facebook, it will go viral. Cheesy potatoes. Look at this restaurant, it's dedicated to potatoes and cheese. And then you go deep with that and you think the top tier product is this special bowl of potatoes, and if you finish the potatoes under a certain amount of time, your name goes on the wall and a plaque and you get a potato trophy with your name engraved on it or something like that. It will go viral. People will show up to that because you've put so much creativity into it, so much love into it, and it's something that everyone wants, potatoes. Anyway, I could go on freaking all day with this, and I could create a fruit shop empire just in my mind and get it on paper. Then you start doing feasibility, you do the contingencies, you do how much you're going to make from it, and then you go and prioritize your actions, what you need to do first, and then you take action, you start. You need to engage your creativity. There are so many people whinging about, I can't do this and I'm stuck with that. But they've got no plan. They haven't put any thought in. You've got to use the brain. You've got to use the brain. You've got to think. You've got to use it. You've got an incredible tool here. Use it and create. Go and write 5 products that you know that you could package, that you know that you could build. And let me know how you go.